Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video on an indicator called Vidya. It's got to do more with volumes. Before I start getting into the indicator, let me just mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. With that said, let's proceed. So let's straight away get into this indicator. That is the only indicator I have going. It's called Volumatic Vidya by Big Beluga. I'll just show you the name of the indicator and its author's name. So it's Volumatic Variable Index Dynamic Average by Big Beluga. We shall call it Vidya in short because that is how it appears over here. VIDYA, Vidya, and Vidya has got an Indian meaning as well. So instead of calling it Volumatic Vidya, I'll just call it Vidya. I think most people will be able to understand. So this indicator, I mean, it's very simple in its elementary form. You can give it a read and read into it in the literature section if you want. The literature section is over here about the script. Give it a nice read if you want. All right. But basically what it's trying to do is, let's look at this phase over here. All right. So first of all, when it analyzes and it finds a bullish phase, you'll see that there's a green arrow coming up. Let me just zoom in and show it to you. I hope it's visible over here. This green arrow, that means it's bullish. And when a red arrow comes up, it's red, it's bearish. All right. If you look at the data it's showing, this little bit over here, let's zoom into that. So once you zoom into that, basically it's trying to tell you that right now there are 79.13 million buys and 92.789 million sells. The delta volume is in negative minus 15. So basically that's the sell volume is higher than the buy volume and the difference is negative. It's negative 15.88. Very simply put, if the volume is negative, it's a kind of a selling phase. If it's very little, the volume is delta volume is, if it's within a 0 to 20 plus or minus range, that means the market is pretty much sideways. If it's 50 plus, that means we are in a bullish phase. If it's below 50, that means we are in a bearish kind of a phase. We'll look at things a couple of more examples. Let's see what Bank Nifty was showing. So in Bank Nifty, you can see it's over here at minus 24. Here also, it's not showing a great buy signal, even though this thing is showing buy, but the delta volume is in negative. Let me try and see where I can find something that is positive. Let's watch crude. Here also it's negative. Natural gas. Okay, so natural gas, you see over here, the delta is positive 42.49. It would have been even better if the delta had crossed 50. The buy volume is 30.159k. The sell volume is 19.59. The difference between the two, or the delta volume, it's not exactly the difference. The delta volume is 42.49. It's in a good buying phase. All right. Let's look at something else. Let's go to our chart and see. Okay, Zydus Life again. We'll look at this example because we have been talking about Zydus Life since yesterday. So if you look at Zydus in the 5 minutes time frame, the delta volume is 60.43. All right, that means it's pretty bullish currently on the 5 minutes time frame. On the 10 minutes time frame, it is 96. The delta volume is 96.53 on the 10 minutes time frame. On the 15 minutes time frame, the delta is again 50 plus. It's 55.38. That means Zydus right now it's looking bullish in the 5, 10 and 15 minutes time frame, especially on the 10 minutes time frame. Let's see 30 minutes. It's 11.68. So it's a little less bullish on the 30 minutes time frame. Let's look at 1 hour. It's flat on the 1 hour. Let's look at 1 day. 1 day it's negative. All right. Let me see if it shows 1 week. 1 week also it's negative. It's a negative minus 36.96 negative, and in the daily thing it's minus 92.38 negative, but on smaller time frames like 5, 10, 15 minutes is showing a positive buy signal. All right, because the arrow has come up here itself on the 5th of December. Since then it's been bullish, and while I'm making this video it's the 7th of December. Let's look at the Bajaj FinServe on the 5 minutes time frame. It is negative minus 14.34. On the 10 minutes time frame it's a positive 33.77, so not bad, but it would have been better if it was above 15. Let's look at 15 minutes time frame. If it was above 50, I mean, okay, on the 15 minutes time frame is above 50. It's 50.50%, which is a good thing. So this delta volume, if it's above 50, that means the stock is bullish. All right, in 30 minutes time frame is 24.19. On the daily it's minus 13.12. On weekly it is positive 16.09. I think this is going to go up in my view, but I could be wrong. But again, just wanted to show you this indicator that is working out the maths and telling you whether it's delta positive or negative. Asian Paints on the weekly time frame is minus 200, so definitely a no-go. On the daily time frame it's minus 107.69 to be precise. On the 1 hour time frame it is 38 positive. On the 30 minutes time frame it's minus 63. 15 minutes, this is the Asian Paints we're talking about, it's minus 66. On 10 minutes it's minus 35. On 5 minutes it's minus 15. So Asian Paints by all means at this stage is no, but there may be people out there who would want to take the risk at this stage, because it is it's I think it's in its 52-week low right now, but I think people do expect this to come down to even 2000 levels. That's why nobody's getting in a serious way. Let's look at Reliance. Reliance on the monthly is positive 22.97. On the daily, let's get to weekly first. On the weekly it's minus 29.86. in daily it is minus 28.3. on the 1 hour time frame it's minus 40. On 30 minutes time frame is minus 28. On 15 minutes time frame it is minus 29. On 10 minutes it's a positive 16.87. On 5 minutes it is minus 30.02. Little bit of negativity in Reliance as well. I don't know, but when you look at it on the monthly format it's still positive, so let's give it the benefit of the doubt. I think LIC, the data will not be enough. You'll have to get into short time frames for LIC. Yeah, let's do a 30 minutes. It's positive 30. On 5 minutes. See, these kind of indicators, I think you should use it 15 minutes plus, because if you get below that, then it's a no-go. It's flattish. So LIC is flattish at this stage. So this can be used for both intraday as well as positional and swing. Let's go and see a couple of more stocks in the last list that I had made for R3 breakout. It was starting from this Titan. So let's look at Titan. It's we are looking at Titan, say, on the 30 minutes time frame. 30 is preferred or 15 is preferred. Let's stick to 30. All right. So delta is showing positive 26. Very good. Anything above 50 is very positive. Zomato is showing 52. Bajaj Housing Finance is 46. Bosch is a positive 15. Vare Energies is at a positive 23. Cube Investments is flat. BSC is a positive 89.84. God knows what's wrong with BSC. I think about a year, or I don't know, sometime back, I remember clearly, not too long back, it was some 600-700 or 800 rupees. From there it's just skyrocketed. Anyways, let's look at MRF flat. Fluorochem Delta is positive 71, Tata LXC 46 on the positive side, CDSL 56, so it's 50 plus, it's good. Angel One 36, IGL 42, Castrol India 85. Very good. All right. So basically, I think more or less you all got the gist. So it depends on what time frame you're working on. If you're an intraday trader or you're a swing kind of a trader, or you want to take trades for a little longer time frame. Depends. Do your analysis. Castrol India on the weekly is showing a delta of 134 on the positive side. All right, so that's pretty good. Monthly is flat, but weekly data is showing 134.33 on the positive side. Delta volume. So basically, this delta volume is some maths that it's doing and telling you whether it's positive or negative. I really don't want to get into the maths of it. Bottom line is, if the buys are higher, much higher than the sells, then the delta volume is positive. In this case, when I'm looking at Castrol India on the weekly format, the buy volume is 61.778 million and the sell volume is only 12.13. So quite obviously the delta volume will be high because the difference between buy and sell is more than 5 times, more than 4-5 times, more than 4.5 times at least. So definitely the delta volume will be in a positive over 100 in this case. All right. So this is how it works, guys. Use it to your benefit, whether you want to work on indices, Nifty and Bank Nifty and stuff like that, or you want to work on intraday time frames, say 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you're working on. I work on the 5 minutes time frames personally. So for me, 5 minutes is showing negative Nifty. So I'm not going to go buying into Nifty right now. Mid cap is showing flat. Bank Nifty is showing minus 24. I will not buy till it goes 50 plus, and Fin Nifty is showing flat. Maybe it needs volume data, which is not available. Yeah, so a Fin Nifty is minus 28 on the futures chart and mid cap is minus 16. So I'm not a buyer right now. Bank Nifty on futures chart is lot of indicators don't work. They will work for Nifty and Bank Nifty on the spot chart, but they will not work for mid cap and Fin Nifty on the spot chart because volume data will be missing. But on futures chart, they will work on mid cap and Fin Nifty also. So Bank Nifty, even on the futures chart, is minus 22. So I'm not buying right now. I will only buy if I see a big positive move. Would be good if it's above 50. Nifty on the futures chart as well is 34, but I will only give it a buy above 50. In the coming week, I've got my own thoughts. I think Bank Nifty will correct a little bit. That is what is going on in my mind. Bank Nifty has only got 2 ways to go right now. Either it will go ballistic on top or it will correct and come down. So I'm in the camp that feels it's going to correct and come down, because when I look at it on the daily format, what I see is if it's going to come down, then right now is the right time for it to come down, or it can go a little bit higher. Let me just go to the Bank Nifty chart. Yeah, it can. No, for me, I think Bank Nifty will reverse from here itself on the daily chart. On the futures chart, I'm looking at a doji. Even on the spot chart, I'm looking at a doji. Maybe it's going to do something like this. And maybe I'm completely wrong. So this is the left shoulder, head. This is the right shoulder and now down. That is one way of looking at it. Else, it's going to go ballistic, break this previous high and go higher. These are the only two possibilities. In my view, I think it'll go down from here. I think there'll be some correction in Bank Nifty in the coming week. But again, it's more of a intuition than anything else. All right. But again, this delta volume is for you guys. I mean, who want to see who want to be very sure about whether one should be going in or going out. So I thought I'll make a video on this because I've discovered it a day or two back and I've been spending some time with it. It's pretty interesting when you club this with the indicator that I've made, a video I've made in the morning about Camarilla pivot that I'm currently using. It makes a great pair. Let me just try and add that if I can. So this morning I have made a video on Camarilla. by Chipmunk. It'll look like this. If you add Camarilla to this, or maybe I didn't save it because I have made these lines white over there. So maybe I have not saved it. Um, so if it's me, I mean, I would go Bank Nifty ballistic only if it goes above H3, and I'll short it below L3. Same is the story with the Nifty. I will go long once it breaks the H3, and I'll go short once it breaks the L3. So that's my view for now. It may change tomorrow, I don't know, as I sit and analyze a little more. But yeah, this will make a fantastic combination if you use Volumatic Vidya along with Camarilla pivots. I've made a separate video on Camarilla pivots this morning. You can watch that video as well. So both of them will make a great combination. Try and use them together. The only difference I had made was, I think I had made that Volumatic this Camarilla pivots I had made. Let me just make this my default so that whenever I use it, save as default. Okay, now when I refresh this, I hope it comes up as white. Let me just see. Okay, I'll cancel this. I'll delete it. Maybe if I add it again, so I'll add Camarilla pivots by Chipmunk. Wow, here it comes as white because I remember changing the color to white. So yeah, for me these lines have become white. That's how I want it. So I've only made a color change, no changes in the settings as such. Anybody using Camarilla knows that Camarilla H3, actually it's supposed to be R3. The author over here has renamed R3 to H3 and renamed S3 to L3. So anyways, above H3 things become bullish, and below L3 things become bearish. So yeah, try and mix these two indicators together. Do your analysis. If you're wanting to do swing and positional trading, you can use them for doing analysis. I'll just give you a small example. Like if I'm doing a long analysis, I'll split the page into two and maybe say that add this indicator to the entire page layout, and maybe on the right hand side I will watch Zydus, and on the left hand side I'll watch Bajaj Finserv. I'll watch them both on the daily charts. This is on the daily, and I'll watch this Zydus also on the daily chart. One second, let me just find a good view that will help us in this case. So not daily, maybe weekly. Okay, yeah, weekly looks better. Okay, yeah, you see I'm looking at Zydus on the weekly format. The delta volume is minus 36. In Bajaj on the weekly, it's a positive 16. I somehow have a good feeling about this Bajaj Finserv. If the market becomes positive, I think Bajaj Finserv will rocket. It's just waiting for the right time to go ballistic because it's consolidated for almost a year right now. Regarding Zydus, I think it's going to pick up and go hit this H5 over here once again. But that's my intuition at this stage. I can't say that I'm too sure, but my intuition states that it's trying to recover from here. If you add MACD and RSI to this, you'll find that the MACD is turning from the 30 mark on the RSI. So I'm a little bit positive on this Zydus also. When I look at it on the weekly, daily, 4-hour charts, I'm a little positive, especially if I look at it on the 4-hour charts. I get positive because I see this positive things picking up. Maybe it'll become more positive if I go down. Yes, it's becoming more and more positive. On 30 minutes, Zydus is 11. On 15 minutes is a positive 55 on 15 minutes. On 10 minutes, it's a positive 96. And on 5 minutes, it's a positive 60. So Zydus on the smaller time frame is definitely looking positive. But as I said, you can use this Volumatic Vidya indicator for larger time frames, for smaller time frames, for indices, for stocks, whatever you want to do. Bottom line is, if I have to explain this indicator in one simple view, whatever time frame you're working on, if it's above 50, if the delta volume is above 50, that means it's positive. If it's below 50, that means it's not too positive. I wouldn't say it's negative. If it's close to zero, plus or minus 15, 20, plus 20, minus 20, or plus 25, minus 25, that means it's a no-go on both sides. So if I had to keep it very simple, 50 plus, go ahead, go bullish. minus 50, go bearish. That's the simple formula. The higher the number is above 50, the more bullish it is. The lower the number below 50, the more bearish it is. As simple as that. Greater studies is you're welcome to do so and leave comments in the comment section. I've tried to simplify it as simply as I could. All right. On that note, I'll end this video. I hope this Vidya indicator will be of some use to you. It's a fantastic volume indicator, and I've been looking for one for quite some time, because most of the volume indicators, they show different data from they have this ones coming from the side. I really don't like it, but I like this one. It's straightforward. I can understand what it's trying to tell me. There are a lot of volume indicators that I, first of all, don't like the looks. Hence, I don't further investigate. Also, this one I like. All right, so thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. If you're a subscriber, consider becoming a member by clicking on the join button. It really helps the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, share this video with your family and friends, click on the like button. Please give this video a thumbs up. It motivates us to make more videos for you. Also subscribe to our free Telegram channel. The link is given in the description below in all our videos. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.